jersey.
That is.
The man them done well still.
I'm losing my mind.
We're fully American now. I literally, as I was posting on YouTube, I saw someone post. I still find it weird when I see Brits
Talking basketball.
be at the belt. Oh yeah, basketball.
I'm thinking, bro, it's a universal sport, you know.
Yeah, let me even find it. It was on one of the shorts. Was it the Mavs one? Let's say British people talking about the NBA just feels off. Don't worry, I'm due to come back and comment to you, my G. You get me? Your lucky man just saw it. Because you didn't give me a real opinion.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. They don't actually respond to the real. Just
give your
own comment. I'm thinking, what's going on?
By the way, we've started. We ain't doing the intro. You know who we are.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you don't, Joe.
Deji.
Jacob.
Yeah, and we kicked off. So our YouTuber, we're coming for you. YouTube commenter. You get me, but what you saying, my boys?
All okay, man. All okay. How's things?
Yeah, mate. Fine. Sorry, Dej.
No. Listen, go ahead, man. Take the floor.
Sorry, bro. I'm not talking as if we ain't got time. We got time, bro. Yeah, bro. Working, you get me, but it's calm, to be fair. I do like when I'm busy because sometimes I forget at what stage of the week I am and you just get going. But yesterday I fully felt, I was like, I got one more day of the week and people are telling me, it's not Thursday, it's Tuesday, bro. I was like, shit. But yeah, can't complain, man. I'm well. I'm fine. Get me.
That's lovely.
How you guys doing? How you doing, Dej? Sorry.
Listen, I'm good, man. I'm good. It's been a good week so far. Just got to keep it going, man. Bit tired, but listen, such is life, man. We keep it moving.
What are you saying, Jakub?
Alive and well, my usual response. As long as I'm alive and well, can't stress about things, man.
No, coming from a business meeting today.
Nah.
No blazer.
The worst thing is, I recorded with Deji the other day when I was doing this one, and I was in a jacket
and a shirt.
I was
Chris, smelling good as well.
I said back-to-back poddings.
I said, Jesus Christ,
smelling absolutely good. Pause.
Yeah,
but smelling good.
Yeah, it's been an interesting week. Obviously, I attended the funeral.
Yes.
And it was like bigger than the Queen's funeral. It felt like for Uncle James Cook MBE. Always gotta big him up every time.
What is it again that he done?
He was a boxer.
Boxer, that's it. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so he was a boxer and he was huge in the community in Hackney and East London. He kind of the guardian of the streets. That's what his nickname is.
Yeah.
Kind of took people off the roads and really transitioned their lives into something that was positive. And you could see that at the funeral. Literally, the people that were there. Like when I say the people that were there, the amount of tributes that was said, the head of the board of boxing was there, loads of boxers were there, just loads of just general people. You could see how many people he touched from just the amount of people that were at the funeral. And it was a special day, a sad day, but I feel like we've given him his perfect send off.
Legacy,
Yeah, and
legacy.
That's the definition. That's him. He's left a legacy, and I don't know if anyone has ever come across Uncle James would ever have a bad word to say about him. So, yeah. As much as it was a sad day, it was one of them ones where you understand and you really see the celebration of life. And if you could live anything like someone, I think he would be the perfect example.
Fair.
So, yeah.
All right, big up Uncle James. R.I.P.
Yeah,
Get
rest
me.
in peace.
Peace to the family as well, man. Family, friends, close ones. And like you said, everyone that was there is basically an epitome of him, you get me?
100%. 100%.
Yes, because I'd seen... That's why literally it's just because we started and I've just been all over the gaff. But I remember when you had posted, Reese had posted, and then I Googled straight away and I was like, oh yeah. But then obviously in the moment, sometimes you just tend to forget certain stuff, innit?
Yeah, but is what it is, man. Life's short.
Yes.
Life is short.
Yes,
yeah, for real.
Yeah, definitely.
I think the last few weeks has taught us that drastically.
Very much so. Yeah, because go on.
With Jota passing away,
which we forgot to even start off last week's episode. Obviously, because we done straight basketball, we just went straight into it. But yeah, you were saying. Yeah,
with Diego Jota passing away, it was like you realize how quickly life can be cut off. Him and his brother. Like that.
Just like that.
Andre Silva, isn't it?
Yeah. And you sit there and you go, you know what? We stress about the next day or the next week. Facts. And I know he had probably planned. He got married like 10 days before. So.
They both got married. His brother got married a couple of weeks before him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So imagine that, and then you're
highest of highs, then to the lowest of low.
But even in your mind, you're thinking, he's planning. Okay, cool. I'm gonna fly back to Liverpool next week, or
so he was getting a ferry back because he just had an operation. So doctors told him not to fly.
See, and that's the maddest thing.
Yeah.
Like the transition of life, how it literally, as you said, is gone.
Just
in
like
seconds.
that, man.
And I feel like we do a lot of complaining and stuff that doesn't mean a lot. And I feel like when it's put into perspective in what life has kind of shown us in the last few weeks, you go, okay, cool. Let me just really enjoy each day.
Yeah, facts.
Because look, God forbid, but we podcast.
Yeah.
But you don't know if anything's gonna, God forbid, anything happen. But you just don't know.
I know, it's facts.
Yeah, this is why sometimes, well, not even sometimes, every day, man, you thank God for life. You give thanks, have gratitude, and don't take things for granted, man.
Yeah.
Because literally, here today and gone tomorrow is a real thing.
Yep.
And we've witnessed that over these past couple of weeks.
Yeah, no, it's true. Even I'll shout out someone else, Tom from our college as well, that passed away a couple weeks ago. So rest in peace to Tom. Like on Sunday evening, like there was a memorial like in the park where his mum lived and stuff like that. So it was so unfortunate. It was great to see like a lot of old faces from college, from ends, people that we grew up with. Like I didn't even know we knew that much of the same people bar college. Do you know what I mean? And then
college was bait though.
Yeah. No, my college was bait. But like I'm saying, people outside college. So I'm like, so you like random that lived down the road.
Oh.
And they were like, they were like, yo, like me and him grew up together, and I was like, oh, swear. And it was just like, obviously I'm early 30s, and it's unfortunate when someone passes away like this young, innit? But obviously he's in a better place. Hopefully he's just as peaceful as possible, you get me? And just sending even more love to his family, like his close ones, etc. Like even one of my boys as well, like he was saying like them two literally went same nursery, same primary, same secondary. I didn't even know.
Right.
I was like, wow. So yeah, like again, it was great to see a lot of old faces and see people I ain't seen since college, or maybe even a decade and stuff like that, but just under the circumstances. So yeah, man, like you said, wake up, pray every day. Don't take this life for granted, innit? No matter how tired I am, as long as, sorry, by the way, PSG just scored, apologies, but as long as like man's alive, healthy, my family, friends alive, healthy, bro, get me, we go again. Like the only thing today I can say is I'm just tired, and I was tired yesterday.
Yeah,
but I'm fine.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? So yeah,
no, it's true. It's true, man. It's life.
No, it's,
life, man,
life. This year alone's just been. I don't even know what to call it, but again, all in God's plan. You get me? So
it's just been a roller coaster of life, innit? Which adds to your character tenfold.
100%.
You know when you go through certain things, not now, but later on, having been through this year, it will just put you on a different level of operating that you think that how did I even manage to get things done like this?
Yeah.
But because you've been through what you've been through, you won't be invincible, but you can just operate a lot better. You'll be able to process things a lot better. You're able to manage your emotions a lot better. Even the way you communicate with other people, you'll be able to do that a lot better just because of what you've been through. If you manage to learn from it.
Yeah, because some people, they hold on to it.
And
it becomes a burden.
Yeah, don't harbour it for it to become a burden. Then it's going to change your mood, change your personality. Nah, just learn from it. Then take the positives out of it. Then keep it moving.
But it's like, that's great advice. But at the same time, it's so easy to somewhat fall into that trap.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Especially if it's like a new experience for said person and stuff. And it just makes me think, obviously now we're really feeling adulting, innit? But like, say our parents times and stuff like that, when they're trying to really build for where we are today, do you know what I mean, and stuff, and they're getting the same news that we're getting hit with nowadays and stuff like that. It's like shit. Like,
It makes you really, really understand how real it is.
Yeah, facts.
It really is, man. And on top of that, yeah, like even what you were saying when Tom passed, yeah, reach out to your friends and that.
Yeah.
We all need some sort of coping mechanisms to go through life. We all need tools, skills, like we all need these things to go through life. And when these situations happen, this is what we call on. This is what we should be able to call on. Because these traps of life, yeah, once it grabs you, yeah, sometimes it's so hard to get out of it that you wouldn't even know where to go. That's when people will start calling on the wrong kind of things to try and get them out of something that if you just called your friends, or maybe you just went to a rage room, or you got some anger out and like a positive, went to boxing.
Yeah.
You would have been all right.
Sometimes it flicks on someone else. That's the problem.
Oh yeah, you cussed out the wrong person on the wrong day, then they come back and give you fire that you wasn't even expecting. So,
and that's the thing, you never know how anyone's feeling, so you can't be in that state because you can't go to the wrong person on the wrong day. Basically, you get what I mean. On your wrong day, you can't just bump into the wrong person because you never know how that's going to reciprocate on you in the future. And you know, everyone says, "Oh, it was just a flash or it's a mad mistake." But it's because you were carrying something else.
Yeah.
So if you decided to either not even pick up the phone or just chill, but you decided to go out, do something, had this on your mind, next thing you know, boom, something's happened. You then end up in jail, 25 years off of a mistake.
Yeah.
A lot of people
it's so quick.
It's off a reaction to something. That's the problem. And it's usually from a loss of life or a loss of something. If something's taken a piece of them.
Yeah. And they want to take a piece of something.
Anything.
But they don't know, They don't know what they want.
Yeah.
It's funny you lot are saying this. A quote that I heard a couple weeks ago, actually, and I wrote it in my list of quotes, is you never know what worse luck your bad luck saved you from.
It's true.
So, like, when you think, oh, shit, this is bad, something bad that's happened.
Something worse is round the corner.
And I was like... What I was listening to, I had to listen to that like 3 or 4 times, and I was just like, I have to write this in my notes straight away. And yeah,
there's not a true word spoken.
There really ain't, man.
Your luck's down, bro. Don't go and make it worse.
Yeah.
It's true, man.
A lot of people go out and go and do things. You go, oh no.
Yeah, they don't have the tools of survival, man.
That's the thing, bro. When you have a bad luck, stay in your house. I'll be real, because you don't know you're safe. You're safer there.
Yeah, it's true. That's why for us Christians, yeah, when you have a bad time or good time, just turn to God, man, and it's fine. Lay it all beneath His feet, and it's fine. That's it.
Yeah.
Man said Pastor Deji, though.
Listen, that's how I get through stuff, man. Lay it beneath His feet, you pray, and it's good, man.
No, it's true.
And He will answer.
You guys, I wanted to transition in from the life talk because we started on a low note, but a note that I feel like we needed to start.
Yeah, but let's rise now.
No, I needed to be said though.
I know you guys are from this era of music.
Era.
Yeah, you're a bit older than me, so
only a few years, mate.
Yeah, I know.
But
obviously, Kano, Home Sweet Home, 20-year anniversary this year. I just want to know you guys' favorite songs of that project. Because I know you're from the grime era.
I'll tell you what, though.
Or you're not Kano fans?
That is just before me,
Oh, okay.
It's just before me. Because when Kano was doing his thing, like, I wasn't at the level of comprehension that you think I am.
Nah, I can't get you.
Because, bro, we're not that far apart.
I know we're not, but because the grime era was stronger, I'd say. When you guys were in maybe secondary school, the few years before I got there.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So you would see.
Because Kano, I always saw Kano as like the pioneer, as the older figure.
Right.
I followed the people that were under him, that came after him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I would say, like Lethal B came after him.
Skepta was in the same thing, but he was.
Skepta was the same, but I feel like his rise was after him.
Yeah, 100%.
Deji, I caught the tail end of him when he done Boy in the Corner.
Yeah.
But even Boy in the Corner, I didn't quite get
Right. Until you got older?
Until I got older. And same thing with Gets as well. I didn't really catch it at the right time. And there's one more artist I want to mention, but I can't remember right now.
With Gets though.
Wiley?
Yeah, Wiley was...
Never listened to him.
Yeah. But with Gets though, I don't know if you can miss him because of what he's producing now.
Oh,
that's
now I'm on.
Yeah, but because I don't know if he ever, I don't know if there was a Gets period where it's like it was higher than what it is now. Because I feel like they're... Well, you guys, you know, but Gets for me now is the Gets I love. Rapping Gets.
No, I'm basically agreeing with... Sorry, yeah. I'm agreeing with you, more or less, yeah.
Like, when I'm getting this Gets where he's really... Do you know what I think it is? Back then, I didn't relate to anything they were saying.
But again, it goes to a level of comprehension and what you can relate to at the time.
Yeah. Right now, I feel like they're rapping as grown men. So they have something to say which relate to all of us.
Yeah.
Whereas back then, they're rapping to Grime. It's similar. They're rapping to it's like similar to drill in it. They're rapping to their road lives. They're saying certain things. They're putting words together. So, it's a bit different. And if you're not in that situation...
More of we're getting out of the hood.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're grinding.
None of that we're out stuff yet.
We're battling.
Yes.
You get me? There's still the ends warfare and all that stuff.
And they were in that. Do you get what I mean? So, I just wanted to ask because, Home Sweet Home is one of the classic projects. I feel like debut albums from a UK artist.
Yeah.
Ever.
No, but he's a legend for a reason though. Like, no matter what we say or what we don't know about him, we know this.
Yeah.
And he's a sick actor too, so
that's
trust.
And I feel like the best type of people can make you forget what they actually started with when they're so good at something else.
Yeah. And it's funny, if Kano will rap now, I'll listen anyway.
100%,
because his albums have been sensational.
So,
even Brown Eyes, sensational.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't know if you lot saw on Twitter last week when Skepta said, I want to clash any American rapper.
Yeah.
And he goes, he done a UK versus US, in it, and he done like matchups. So I literally just found this thread.
Read it out. Let's see.
Dave versus Lil Wayne.
Oh, Lil Wayne smokes.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. Lil Wayne smokes.
I mean, Dave right now would.
Nah, I don't know, you know.
Is it a song?
That's I don't know, yeah.
Or is it a clash?
He just did matchups.
Because the UK is winning in a clash. Because bar for bar, that's kind of what we do.
Because I don't know if you saw that.
To clash properly.
That Joyner Lucas guy.
Yeah, when
he's like, with the but it was actually a little bit funny. But I was like, the little with the he's like, that's what I hear when I hear UK rap. So with the
we go song for song or clash? Because song for song.
Oh, I think if it's song for song, obviously.
But what you think is like live lyrics?
That's what I think Skepta's.
Yeah, I think because that's what the UK is best at.
I think he done his video after speaking about it, and he was like, it's basically on the clashing thing, and then someone was going back and forth with someone on Twitter, innit, and they were talking about like somewhat of the heritage of it and all that jazz, and like. He weren't diminishing them, but he was like, yo, we got serious people here, innit?
Dave Lil Wayne then in a clash? I don't know. It's actually closer than you think now.
If it's a clash, then Dave will be Lil Wayne.
Dave's a wordsmith, like crazy.
Yeah. I think Dave might actually...
But the problem is with Dave, if it's a clash, the words will go over people's heads.
Yeah.
Especially if it's Americans, because it takes a while for them to catch stuff.
Our stuff, anyway.
Yeah. When we start saying pussy this, pussy that, and then
it got their attention.
That's all you gotta say.
It got their attention.
The next one was Chip versus Kendrick.
No. I mean, Chip won't run out of bars, but I don't know if it'll be the right bars.
And Kendrick grew up on clashing people, didn't he? He's a diss battle. Like he can diss rap.
I'm not gonna lie. I would love to see them do diss track for diss track for.
Do you know what's funny though? When they both had their battles against their whoever their pairs,
they both won.
They both were ready.
Yeah.
They both buried their
Chip was at the petrol station. Kendrick had his cameraman wherever, bro. So
it's true.
They were both ready.
That's a great battle. You know,
I think that was a great one. That was a great one.
Yeah.
Honestly, Americans, you lot might think because you're bigger, Like, not to the extent in it, but that is a great battle.
Because I know that
It's only bigger because America's bigger.
Bigger, yeah.
They'll do Chipmunk and they'll sing, "Oh, the Brandon made the song with Chris Brown,
Yeah,
champion."
yeah.
Like, you know, but you get what I know what they'll do.
Bro, these times Chip will be ready to be at anyone's.
It's ready for anyone.
Gets versus Eminem.
Again, these are not bad battles.
I think he's fairly carefully picked his list.
Yeah, because as soon as you said Gets, I was going to pick Gets straight away, but then you said Eminem.
Because I know Eminem's from that as well.
Yeah,
Battle
he
rap.
is. I would pay so much to see that. Well, not so much. I'll pay a lot.
Yeah. What are you saying?
I'll pay bread.
You'll be thinking 8 Mile, innit? Yeah, that's what you're thinking.
Yeah. I feel like Eminem's gonna win that battle though. Because he has more rap styles.
Okay.
No.
Eminem don't have more rap styles than Gets.
Gets got rap styles.
I know, but I said more. It's a crazy battle.
Nah. He got style, bro. He got styles.
Look what Gets has come from. On every Gets project, you're gonna get everything.
Yeah,
you're gonna get everything. But Eminem, he can give you everything as well.
Yeah, I know.
They man can all rap over R&B. They can rap over Amapiano if they needed to.
Who, the American?
No,
Eminem?
both of these two.
Both of them.
Eminem and Gets. Yeah.
Can we just put this as a draw?
I think for the social media, yeah, let's do it.
Next one is Blade Brown versus Pusha T.
Pusha.
Yeah,
that's the only definite I've got. Right
you know what? You know what's so funny? When I pulled up, I was playing that.
What?
Ace Trumpets.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Pusha T.
I haven't reloaded it.
I think this one is probably one of the tightest ones that I saw. Young's Teflon versus Meek Mill. Cause Tef has bars.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll give it to Tef.
Same.
You'll give it to Tef.
Yes.
Yeah. But Meek comes from battle rap as well, you know.
I'm not gonna lie though, but
it's great. Old school Meek.
Was
crazy, bro.
Yeah, Meek can tap into that, bro. I don't know if we're dismissing him too much here.
Yeah, I think you might be still.
Maybe because of because of recent actions.
What they did though.
No. What are you saying? The picture in the pool and the chips. He's like this, bro.
But it's also because he lost the rap battle to Drake.
Yeah, man.
That's what. But it's not.
I think he just wasn't prepared for it, innit?
It's not the same because it's going on stage and barring.
Yeah. I just feel like Young Steph will always be ready.
That's the thing. But I don't think Meek won't.
Yeah, Young Steph gives me the Chip vibe where he'll always have bars.
Yeah, and I think Meek might just be past the prime of doing that. So I think
you're just getting back in that mode. That's all you got to get in, because Lil Wayne ain't doing nothing.
Back in the
really.
Philly mode.
You getting back in that mode, and then you go, okay, cool. You have a month to prepare for this.
That's true. I haven't heard music from him in a while though.
Because I feel like
he's singing now,
sorry to our American followers, will be way more objective than they would over this.
Because we can understand both.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh, we can't understand.
They just a lot of them
bilingual in this.
Obviously, don't get me wrong. Some do genuinely like UK music, but a lot of them just dismiss it.
Yeah.
And they don't actually understand it. Like.
Well,
all right, so Young Steph Meek.
Is there more on the list?
I think the final one from this thread was Skepta himself versus ASAP Rocky.
Oh, Skepta kills him.
That's not even a fair matchup.
Skepta needs someone else.
So what are you saying?
Skepta needs Jadakiss.
Skepta chose.
Skepta needs Jadakiss.
Skepta chose the weakest opponent.
Yeah.
So someone replied straight away. Can't lie. Minus Tef, I think every UK artist on here gets absolutely washed. And that was a UK person that said it. I think
with the ASAP
Rocky.
Skepta. ASAP Rocky.
They're boying that one.
They need to be banned from music for 2 months.
They boy that one still.
You know, I got Jadakiss and Kano.
Jada.
I don't know.
I know that.
I don't know. I saw Jada in the verses though, but I don't know.
He's outside.
He's outside.
Yeah, but when Kano puts his toe outside, he really gets.
Yeah, when Kano starts getting in rhythm, yeah, that's the thing.
When the beat's just following him,
and he has flow.
Exactly. Turn off the beat. Who's got better bars? That's what it is. Turn the beat off. Who's got better bars right there and then?
Jadakiss got bars as well.
I
Like you can't mention bars without mentioning Jadakiss.
No, of course. This is why this is why it's crazy. That's what I was. That was my one. I said Jadakiss, Kano.
Who'd you go?
Me personally,
Yeah.
I'm going Kano. I've seen what he can do, but I'm a huge Kano fan.
For me, it could go either way.
That's crazy though. Oh, that's a good one.
That's the only one I was thinking. When we were just going through, I was thinking, who else is there?
I might choose Jada though. I ain't gonna
I've
lie.
got an
still.
American name, but name a UK great we've missed off.
Okay, give me the American name.
And no, then I'll give the American name.
Oh, you're gonna give me American name first?
No,
second?
I want you guys to give me a UK
great.
name that we've missed off because there's an American name that hasn't been said, either on the thread or just in general.
Okay, I'm trying to work out for bars, lyrics.
You can even put Dizzy in there, you know.
That ain't a bad shout, but that's not bad, you know.
You can put
thinking
Dizzy.
Dizzy back in the day.
Yeah.
I'm going people Dizzy, Merkston. I'm going people with bars.
Merkston. Yeah,
bars,
yeah.
like real bars.
He's smooth as well.
Could really sweet up an American audience.
Yep. Especially if they're in New York as well.
Yeah. Who would you go? Would you go Dizzy or Merkston? Or Wretch? Or Wretch?
Woo!
We haven't included Wretch.
Woo! 3-2.
Yeah, we ain't included Wretch because Wretch is.
Because the name I'm bringing, the US name.
Yeah. Do we go? It's one of these three though. Dizzy, Wretch, or Merkston. I think Merkston underrated. So as a household name, it won't.
Yeah, but I think we're thinking lyrics. I think we're thinking more lyrics though, innit?
We are. Merkston, Wretch is. I think Wretch is the best though.
Wretch is the best.
So he'll give you everything.
But if you want a bit of flash with it, Merkston.
Yeah.
Who's the other one? If
Dizzy.
you want a bit of like greasiness with it, then it's Dizzy.
All right, we'll keep those three names. The person I was thinking US wise, J. Cole.
Wretch. I think Wretch could kill J. Cole in a rap battle.
Is it?
Yeah. Personally, J. Cole's one of my favorites.
That's what I said.
Yeah. But I think Wretch could kill
In
J.
a
Cole.
battle.
Yeah, bar for bar, on the stage, play a beat. Yeah, I think Wretch could deal with it.
Woo! Jamaica, yeah. What your favorite said about you, broski?
I want Deji's answer because he's a huge J. Cole fan as well. You can't. You see, I'm a huge J. Cole fan. You need to answer that.
Jacob said, I can't take the bullets myself.
Not. I think I might choose J. Cole. But I'm telling you, there's not much in it for me.
On stage,
But I
play
think
a beat.
I think J. Cole will command more presence
Then Wretch.
than Wretch on the stage.
Don't know, they're both.
See, I didn't fully look at the context of how when Skepta chose the names, innit? Because I saw like part of the video, but I didn't go into it. So
No, but it's
if there was a
interesting,
criteria, it
though.
would have been
Easier to pick in this.
yeah.
Because I feel like with Wretch, yeah, you gotta not be in your own space to listen, but you have to take in what it is. And I don't think crowd. Do you know what?
with J. Cole as well, though.
I've gone somewhere else with this.
Yeah.
Them J. Cole.
No, because what you just said, you got to deal with J. Cole as well. J. Cole don't give you lyrics that you can just listen to right there,
yeah.
And he's not a battle rapper. You get what I mean?
No, but if you listen to his LL Leakers thing, yeah,
Which was so first or second verse?
the whole thing.
Yeah, no, but which verse? You give because
We can go off the first one.
Okay.
Like, I don't need to be anywhere in my own space to listen to that.
Okay. We're gonna go freestyle for freestyle. Wretch 3-2 Fire in the Booth. You know which one I'm talking about. Arsenal kit. Yeah, or LAD because J. Cole.
What is that?
I would sit back and observe, bro.
That's the one. What beat was that? Dun 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 dun. That one.
He even mentions J. Cole. Is it? He says something or Jermaine's code. He even says J. Cole in that.
Looks like I chose well here. Skeppy, get me on board, mate.
Come on, Deji. You got a freestyle for freestyle. Whose is better?
That's not fair. I'll tell you why it's not fair. So you're talking about that whole one against J. Cole's first bit.
You can have J. Cole's whole one if you want as well. It's
It's
about 7 minutes versus 7 minutes.
Yeah. Wretch.
So Wretch is that's what I'm thinking in my brain. They're gonna freestyle something like that. You can have it written, but you also have to perform it.
Yeah,
All right, what both US and UK, what's like the best freestyles? Yeah, just list freestyles you think.
It's hard, man.
Or a few that you think UK that can go machine for machine with US freestyles. So you see like fire in the boots, sorry.
Yeah.
And whatever.
Okay.
You can put Avellino's Daily Dappy against like a lot of American freestyles and
But like K-Cokes.
You like that one?
Yeah. It's also a legendary one. I don't know if you can.
Do you know which Fire in the Booth I like the most?
Who's?
The Movement.
Okay, understood.
Gets his bits.
Yeah,
Merkston's
you got
bits.
3 men there. This is the problem. You can't have that because then we have to go and find a freestyle from
4 guys out there together.
We have to go and get Dipset
I mean,
or D Block.
that man will finish anyone.
That's what I'm saying.
Who dips it?
No, the Movement.
Oh.
They'll finish anyone in the Movement.
You got 3 of them.
Oh, then so who's
In any
Gets
group.
Merkston and
Gets Merkston,
Wretch
and Scorcher.
and Scorcher.
Aye.
If
But
you
Scorcher-
do old Movement.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Not
yeah.
new
There's no movement right now.
And nothing's moving.
And Scorchers don't run out of bars either, you know. And then
Do you know what? We need Mike for this, my boy Mikey B, bro.
Chip, Wretch, and
Yeah.
Alright, Mike, we're gonna get you on this
Kano.
one.
there was Kano's Fire in the Booth was crazy, but he also invited like 15 guys. So
Yeah.
I can't include that. American freestyles. You know I like Logic's. Not Ebro.
Sway in the morning.
Yeah, because he freestyles off the top of his head. As in,
Right.
there's no.
I missed the old school ciphers, sorry.
Yeah.
As well, though.
Dizzy Rascal done a Sway in the morning. That weren't too bad.
Joey Badass' Sway in the Morning's crazy.
Someone else done Sway in the morning. 5 Fingers of Death and killed it. Who?
I'll tell you someone that killed 5 Fingers of Death. He's not even a rapper. Eric Bellinger. He sang it, and it was crazy. R&B artist.
Oh, Joe, why did you ask this question?
Alright, cool. No, we're not gonna continue this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call. Don't worry, Mike's gonna join this episode. Cause Mike's big Grime fan.
Yeah.
Mike knows Grime to the T.
But freestyle. If we go in freestyle, not I wouldn't even go. I would go Skepta on the road in East London. You know which one I'm talking about.
What, like an SBTV?
But it's not an SBTV. It's what they used to call it.
Risky Roads.
Yes, it's a Risky Roads type one. It's what did Jammer make? Come on.
What, microphone? No, not microphone champion.
Jammer's thing that he had Yannick Velassi and Bradley
I
Phillips
know
on.
what you're talking about.
man,
When they're clashing.
yeah,
Lord of the Mics.
Lord of
That's
the
it.
Mics.
Lord of the Mics.
Skepta or Lord of the Mics.
Bro, I put Skepta on Tim Westwood.
Oh yeah, Skepta. and
Sweating you, I'm going again.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Now we'll be here all day.
Yeah. Just saying, Skepta. Aye, nice one for that, mate.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to your festival in a couple of weeks as well, guys. Get me VIP for this, baby. This when it comes to the Grime thing, don't worry, Mikey B's coming on this.
You can put that against anyone, but yeah, let's move on.
What,
still.
Skepta?
That's
Yeah. He's too.
specific.
He's. Anyway, he's my favorite out of all of them. Anyway.
Is it?
Yeah.
Freestyler, just borrow.
Like total package, MC, Barra, like
His clarity is crazy.
it's mental.
That's literally it.
He's the clarity. Yeah.
You understand and you hear every single
You
word.
hear
he said.
every
He
single
announces
word,
everything.
and it's not slow.
No,
but you're hearing
you
it,
hear
bro.
every single word he said, and he's got the perfect voice. His tone of voice is perfect for
Yeah.
every beat. Yeah,
Even in one of his recent projects, Gas Me Up Diligent. Sick, man. Even the way it drops, perfect. I even put on one of our posts.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, one of our episode drops.
Blacklisted will still forever be one of my favorite projects ever.
Same.
Like ever, no matter from anyone in the world.
Same.
Kenichiwa was special as well.
Not so much.
But nothing touches Blacklisted.
Lord, Microphone champion.
Yeah, microphone champion was alright as well. Reflecting.
You don't need to go Skepta's first, bruv.
Nah,
Crystal Palace, mate.
Yeah, no, he ain't gonna perform some of these things.
He
though,
performed some last year, if I'm not mistaken. There was a few.
Reflecting's too slow.
Few old school ones.
I like Skepta.
I think the day I'm going, if I'm not mistaken, Chip's performing as well.
He's at Wireless. Is he at Wireless this weekend as well?
I briefly scanned the lineup and saw it when they finally put it out.
If I had to recite one song for Skepta to save my life, same shit, different day.
Oh my goodness gracious me!
Yeah.
The way that song drops.
Was that on his questions?
Nah. He was, but he didn't answer.
But yeah, well, that wasn't one of the answers.
Yeah.
Oh, you can recite their songs, yeah?
Same shit.
Yeah.
The beat on that's crazy.
He said he just woke up and heard the speakers yawn.
Let's move on. Let's move on. What you got next?
Oh man, we should actually probably talk about the Club World Cup. We should probably talk about the Club World Cup.
That's one of the craziest bars ever.
Hold a second. I just woke up and all my speakers yawn.
I heard the speakers yawn.
See.
These MCs remind him of Mr. Bean and Johnny English Reborn.
Yeah, I remember that. Alright, now you sang those
Pew,
lyrics.
pew, pew.
I could sing the whole thing as well with you.
It's mad.
Is that the one? Is that the one where he says my teacher told me I had what's the one? Is that must be that song.
Nah, that's
I told him to remember me. Now you want to email me asking if I could talk to the kids in assembly.
That's the Navitune of Blacklisted.
Yeah.
That one is crazy. That might be the second song on the album.
Maybe.
Because you know how we're gonna move on. But how the album started, he went track 1, track 2, track 3.
That video is when he's sparking up something. Because it starts off with a lighter sound.
Yeah. Oh man, it's got simple.
Oh, Black.
My
So
soul is
Castle's the
turning.
second track on Black.
That's what it's on. That's what it's on.
So first track is Same Shit, Different Day.
Yeah.
Castle was Bad Man in Tivoli.
Bad Man in Tivoli.
Yeah, that was the track still.
Put Tivoli on the map.
Where's what's
I think
that?
there's even a
Ace of Hussar Flow.
Tivoli in Copenhagen.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Tivoli Gardens, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Club World Cup.
I think we spoke about it just before it started. Has your views changed on the competition in general? Have you been?
I like it. I like it a lot. You know, I'm sad that Jamal Musiala got injured, and that's my only problem with.
And he was just coming back from injury.
Yeah, that's my main issue with the tournament, because everyone complains about there's too much football anyway. You now play football the whole summer, internationals, Club World Cup, and we're gonna have a week off, and then we're straight back into.
It'll be interesting to see these lot schedules.
That's the thing. But I think it's been good, man. Like, we've actually seen the best of the best, and everyone's playing.
I think to an extent, I don't feel like a lot of teams really gave full effort at the beginning. Especially, I think the breath of fresh air for this tournament has been the South American teams, the Brazilian teams especially.
They play every game with passion.
Yeah,
They
they've come with crowds as well. The Argentinian teams as well. Like, bro, I feel that aspect. But me, I personally don't feel my views changed much on the competition. Don't get me wrong.
What was your view?
I thought it was pretty pointless. It was just a financial thing, and then I think as the team started to get further, the top teams, most of them started to take, or some of them started to take it serious. I don't feel all of them did at the very beginning.
Man City didn't.
I just feel like it weren't even City not taking it serious. I feel like Pep, or they were not tinkering, but they were trying to figure out things with their new players.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Whereas, you can see PSG their season did not end because they were literally Champions League. Then a lot of their players were playing Nations League.
Yeah, and then straight back.
A lot of them didn't have a break.
They're still playing right now. So
yeah,
they ain't having a break.
This is their pre-season.
Because Jules Koundé put up a post the other day, Barcelona player. He was like, some paraphrasing, we're about to go into pre-season, or people are about to start pre-season, and people's seasons still haven't ended. That's mental. Like, that's why I just feel like teams like Barcelona going into La Liga, they've got the upper hand on both Madrid teams. Because let's go win out in the group stage, but do you know what I mean?
They still got, and the worst thing is they still got obligations to fill after this.
Yeah.
You still got your pre-season obligations that you're probably gonna have to stay in America or fly to China, fly to Japan, and do the tours there anyway.
Yeah.
So if I'm not mistaken, what player got sent off last game? It was either PSG. I think the 2 PSG players that got sent off, or maybe it was a Real Madrid player that got sent off. Either way, they apparently, because it was PSG players, because they've got 2 match bans, obviously they're missing semi and finals, they can start their holiday. So I don't think they've stayed.
Okay, even though
that was the rumor, but I won't be surprised if they have. Cause obviously your team's in it to win it. Do you know what I mean?
I'll get a red card, you know.
Literally.
Jeez, I was laughing at the same time.
What, bro? Like
2 matches to go. I'm 2-footing somebody.
Like, my thing is, especially if they're gonna
respectfully though,
consistently do it, or just last man, bruv. If you're a defender,
that's true, you know. Just horse collar him. Just Chiellini.
My thing is, if they're gonna do it the year before the World Cup, a lot of these players, if they don't perform well in the World Cup, this is technically an excuse for them. Because they're going to go, most of the top players, they go into 50 plus games a season.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Tournament. Exactly. So, no, I'm just saying in general.
Yeah.
And then they've played this and then they're going to the World Cup. And you could see in the Euros last year, some players look tired. You can say some of the England players, Harry Kane, for instance, looked tired.
He was injured, didn't it?
Exactly. So, but obviously, because it's an international comp,
you're going to go anyway.
People are going to go in it. So, for me, like, as much as I love football, we all love football, these men actually need a break so we can see them at their best more often than not. That's my thing, innit? You get me?
I understand that.
And it's not a level playing field for...
100%. Especially PSG. PSG have not stopped. They've played the most games this year.
Yeah. Yeah, but obviously they've got the dominance in their league.
Of course.
Whereas just for argument's sake, you could say... I said it a month ago. I was like, Liverpool can arguably... And this was before their signings. They could arguably be favourites because their closest competition... Obviously Arsenal as well. But City are in this competition. Where City have even struggled...
In the season.
Anyway. Do you know what I mean? Liverpool win the league, they can rest. Barcelona win the league, they can actually rest. Because Barca played better games.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm just a bit... And you can't have these competitions without Man United or Barcelona. Come on, man. It's absolutely outrageous.
I'm not
and even then...
You can have it without Man United.
No, you can have it without us. But, like, if United... Even Arsenal... If
Arsenal
was there...
What are we going to do over there?
If Arsenal was there, they'd sell out.
Yeah, more stadiums than half of these teams.
But really?
Bro, like Chelsea's attendance...
People like Arsenal like that?
Chelsea's... They'll sell it out more than Chelsea.
Yeah,
even though they become Chelsea's young boys, you get me?
No.
Chelsea's feeder club.
It's the brand, isn't it? Like, the brand Arsenal is bigger than what Chelsea is.
And I don't feel... This is showed that the World Cup... Not will struggle, because obviously it's the World Cup. People are going to go anywhere. But there's been a lot of slight issues with the Club World Cup. Not only attendance, bro. They've been putting ticket prices, some of them for under £10 for some games, bro. Don't get me wrong, that's fantastic from a fan point of view. But I'm not saying it's gonna happen in the World Cup. But these are the issues. There's games being stopped because of bad weather. We don't really get that in Europe, bro.
Yeah, but that does happen in the US though. That's the thing. We're gonna have to.
I'm not gonna lie though.
But you can't imagine that at a major tournament.
I know, but it's gonna have to be, bro. I told you, when you see games kicking off at 3 a.m., don't be surprised. Because that's the only time the game's going to have to start. But I played at that time, Gold Cup. They don't care. We have to play the game today.
But where they doing, what cities are they doing on World Cup in?
There's like 5 East Coast cities, I think 4 West Coast.
I'm trying to do my research for the
so West off the top of my head, like LA, Seattle, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Always raining.
East Coast, you got like, obviously New York, you got Philly. Atlanta. They're doing Kansas City, which is mid-central or whatever, or Midwest. Sorry.
Houston.
Bro, I wouldn't do it in Houston just because the weather is so erratic.
Houston have tornadoes in the summer, isn't
it?
What, in our summer?
Yeah, but it's erratic, as in like you hear a weather warning. If there's lightning, everyone walk off. We've got to wait half an hour. Walk back out. Lightning again. Walk off. And that can happen every half an hour. In America, you got these weather maps, bro.
Oh yeah. Do
You
you know
have to
what?
see what's happening. So I don't know.
I hope it'll go under £10 so you can see me there.
Oh, bro, for £10, the whole world gonna be in wherever it is.
Yeah, but like the Club World Cup, FIFA had done this in tournament. It wasn't beforehand.
Yeah.
So they started to drop
I'll
ticket
be
prices before. I hear that. But you'll be going to a game and you're on Storm and you're waiting for an hour. One of the Chelsea games got postponed mid-game, and then they had to continue it after.
Oh yeah.
It's like...
It's an experience, though.
It is, but it's shown next year, depending on where the games are going to be.
They got to figure it out.
But, and then a lot of players and a few players and managers have complained about the pitches, which you already said.
I knew that was going to be a big problem. They got a year to figure.
What's wrong with the pitches?
Bro, Luis Enrique said the ball doesn't bounce properly in some of the pitches. Obviously, they put grass on everything.
Yeah.
But he said the ball don't bounce properly. Jude Bellingham said that he's like, the pitch ain't good, bro. This was like group stages and stuff like that. Like MetLife, you can see, obviously they've laid the grass, but
the Stastra is still there.
Yeah, on the side. Yeah. Which is normal, but it's like, and then the location, MetLife. A journalist even said, I was tweeting him about it, and obviously if you've been past MetLife, MetLife's kind of in the middle of nowhere, so it's actually kind of hard to get to.
It's not in New York.
Oh, it's not in New York.
But like,
but in your brain,
just,
it's like you don't feel like
the travel's bad. So like, I was just seeing what Americans were saying. They were like, the best thing to do is get the bus, and then someone's even like, even right now, the bus is a nightmare to get there because they were saying, don't take the train. It's meant to be the quickest part, but it's a madness. Driving there is a madness, and obviously MetLife's hosting the final and stuff like that. So
they need to figure out better transport links. They got a year, and they got money, but
so me personally,
you see that Visit Qatar that they're using on the boards on the side. They need to get some of that money and invest it into whatever they're thinking. Because boy,
don't get me wrong, the clubs that are going far, they're laughing with the money that they've banked. Chelsea's banked nearly 100 million, bro. Yeah. So that's my take on the Club World Cup. Don't know about you guys, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see in general. Do you know what I mean?
Is what it is, really.
I really got thoughts on Club World Cup. I just think because of the timing, I ain't really going to tune in, and I haven't really tuned in. I preferred it if it was in season, but obviously it's in season, so it's hard to do something like this. But I do like the kind of format it is. Just the timing, I think, is a bit off.
The semi-finals and finals have been a good time. So all the other games have been mad, like 3 a.m.
Some of them, yeah.
So if you're up, watch it. But me, I'm watching Tour de France right now. I don't care about this stuff.
So Tour de France. But semi-finals hot. The timing.
Yeah.
So and bro, I've been in New York in the summer. New York is like nastily hot in the summer.
It's like
it's humid. Yeah, like crazy, bruv. So, but man said Tour de France.
Yeah, bro. I like watching cycling.
I hear it. So
there's a lot that goes into it.
And I think the way our cycle works is that when the football season's over, we kind of just tune out and watch other sports.
Yeah.
100%.
I think that's what contributes to us not taking it in so much.
No, I take it in when all the seasons are done, especially the American sports shows that I watch.
Yeah,
they even say on show.
We're ready to talk about, but
we're stretching out segments and stuff like that. So
start talking about Bronny for no reason, summer league. Again,
bro. Did you see the ticket prices for? I don't think they played yet. Mavs Lakers, Bronny versus Cooper Flag.
What are they looking at,
bro? Floor tickets were, I think, $2,500, and normal stand tickets are about $600.
Yeah. An NBA League Pass costs $19.99.
So I think it's like the most expensive summer league game.
Yeah, it would be.
Well, right now, obviously.
Yeah.
Can't speak.
Dalton can explain as well. The Lakers got a good young.
Yeah, I saw their comeback the other night actually. So yeah, it'll be. We'll see. NBA's got more to offer us.
One more thing. They can't play this FIFA Club World Cup while Wimbledon's on. That's the thing, bro. Summertime is for Wimbledon. I know, but summertime's for Wimbledon.
They're doing it, mate.
And I wanted to say one more thing. We don't look at Wimbledon as such a big thing in this country. We should actually look at Wimbledon like a major tournament.
No, it
is a major tournament.
I know, but we need to push it like we're pushing them League Cup or FA Cup.
I think because Wimbledon does it itself. To get tickets for Wimbledon, you need to be a year in advance.
Or know someone.
Yeah, or know someone. Yeah. Like in terms of like the good tickets, etc. Obviously, you can get into the village and stuff like that.
But even getting into the village takes time. It will take you the whole day.
Wimbledon sorts itself out. It doesn't need like the crazy publicity.
Yeah, they don't need us.
Like,
yeah, it's true. They've been how many years? 144.
They might need to modernize the process of getting tickets and stuff, but other than that,
but it's part of the process. I think people enjoy the queuing up, camping, waiting for it, because that's how you get them. If you're going on the day, you got to camp from the day before.
Fuck all that, man.
But I also saw them
you can
camping.
go village on the day if you get lucky.
But most people that
why do you have to get lucky?
Camping,
no, most people like you could go on the day. Obviously, it's part of their experience, isn't it? But I think, if I'm not mistaken, back in the day, it's like £5 to get into the village. I doubt it's that now.
Yeah. It's only £120 for a ticket for centre court for the day, though.
I know, like,
that's
people
nice.
that have gone into the village, because most of the other courts you can watch for free. And then they've said people have come out court 1 or centre court and they'll be like, I'm not staying for the rest of my day, take my ticket. And they've got lucky and watched some top games, innit? Or top players.
It's like Queen's Club.
Yeah.
Similar to that.
Well, Queen's is the warm-up for it, so...
But Queen's it's like 1 in, 1 out.
Yeah.
Kind of. Good though. I enjoyed tennis. I feel like we should talk more about it, especially when the finals come around. It'll be next week.
Yeah, man. Anything, man.
Yeah. Get me. Formula 1. I'm so pissed. Lewis's streak of podiums at Silverstone ended.
It's come to an end, man. It's close.
Last 10, he's finishing the top 3.
But when there's a will, there's a Hulkenberg.
Mate, I know. shout out Nico Hulkenberg. His first podium, bruv.
Yeah.
Bro, Sauber didn't know what to do. Mercedes had to give them champagne.
Yeah, because they're new to this.
Mercedes staff were happy with them, hugging them. Everyone was happy.
They've been there before, what,
Hulkenberg didn't know what to do. No. That like I've been here, doesn't apply to them.
Yeah, it doesn't apply to them, yeah.
Like, he started 19th and they've got one of the slowest cars and then finishing third, bro. That was amazing.
But even Bortoletto, he finished, what did he finish? He finished on points as well?
Nah, he crashed out. He crashed out early in the race.
Sorry.
You're talking about the race before.
Changed tyres at the wrong time, so he was doing
and
nonsense.
They went on different strategies and it kind of
messed them up.
But yeah, it's like, and I was watching quali on Saturday. And Hamilton's first 2, I was like, I had my tweet ready for Lewis to get pole in it because he could have actually got pole. He was the fastest first sector, second sector. When they showed it, I was like, oh my gosh! And then he messed up the final corner. I was like, I was like, Lewis. And the margin between top 5 or top 6 was like 0. I think it was like 300s or something. I'm paraphrasing, but it was so close. And yeah, obviously the McLarens, they're just
fast.
Yeah, they're easily going to win constructors.
Yeah, they're out here, man. They're going to do the sweep, man.
Yeah, one of them two is winning it.
Win the title, yeah. And now it's getting closer.
Christian Horner got sacked today.
Yep.
After 20 years.
20 years. He actually changed Red Bull, bruv.
Yeah.
Well, helped like massively, but...
Yeah, you sometimes you have scandals and...
I think it was...
a scandalous year.
Yeah, even in the F1 chat, they were saying it was... Definitely
I thought he outlived that part. You know?
Yeah, it was definitely internal stuff, and they probably used that as an excuse to get rid of him, innit? So
if you've done something in the past and you can.
Do you know what though? I don't think that was fair. You know
what?
His dismissal, and
this ain't coming from his biggest fans or anything. Yeah, like the dismissal immediately.
What was it immediately? It was a year. Happened last year.
No. But he was clear to that.
Yeah, are you talking about on track performance?
No, not even that. Like, just how it happened today. They should have given him at least like a week or something. Let him have.
We don't know what happened.
Let him have like a farewell or something.
Red Bull
20 years,
that's
bro.
They gave him 20 years. That's what they sacked him.
Nah. They didn't give. He earned 20 years, bro. He earned that.
You give a man 20 years and we sack you after 20 years. We paid you handsomely for 20 years.
Red Bull had been having internal issues, and there's a lot of talk of Max leaving to go Mercedes,
and that's why
end the season.
That's why.
Yeah, because of 2026 regulations, isn't it? 2026 regulations, isn't it? That's why he probably wants to leave.
Yeah, but they're making wholesale changes now.
Because Adrian Newey left last year, so
they understand. They understand there's a change.
Yeah,
and our best driver is also leaving us. So let us figure out what we're about to do.
There was a lot of internal battles with Horner and like the
higher
bosses
ups,
as well.
Yeah.
Half of them were backing them, half of them weren't. This been going on for like the last year and stuff like that. So
I'd like to know who those bosses are.
Red Bull.
Yeah, but like, what they like?
They're the owners of the football clubs, the
Mad.
cycling team.
Every manager got a manager.
Everything.
Yeah.
When you need that energy, that canned drink you're going to get.
Those flavors are supreme as well, you know.
Bro.
That
So,
pink bottle. Nice.
By the way, we got F1 something coming up. I haven't said some words, but don't worry, something's coming up. Get me. That one will be good. But yeah, song of the week.
I actually get my phone for this one because I can't remember the song. But the woman's name, she's a special artist. When I get this one,
You ready to go first, Deji? Song of the week?
Yeah, Black Coffee, Superman.
Okay. All right. Nice.
I said, baby, you're gonna lose me.
It's mad because I actually got notification for Black Coffee tickets today, or pre-sale for Warehouse Project. So I might go to that. Mine is Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk?
Ooh.
I've been banging that recently.
Okay.
Been banging it too much. Heard it at the wedding a couple of weeks ago. Everyone was vibing to it, and it's just been in my head the last week.
Can't go
As
wrong.
if I'm going through lady problems, bro.
Can't go wrong
But
with
it's
a bit of Tevin. My song is from a woman called Victoria Noel, new R&B artist, and her song is In the Name of Love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Step in the Name of Love.
Nah, not like that. That's a great song. We don't play that, man. Some of us do, but we don't. But yeah, Victoria Noel, In the Name of Love. Yeah, special track. Found it on TikTok. Funny enough, she just had great visuals.
Fair.
And I went and listened. I said, yeah, this is it.
All right, cool.
Cool. Well, as usual, thank you to everyone for tuning in, watching, listening, commenting. Good or bad, we love it. You get me? As Deji likes to say, fucking hell, mate.
You tell a friend to tell a friend.
And Jacob,
Like and subscribe.
get me. We're going to deliver as we always do. Joe, I'm signing out.
Dej, signing out.
Jacob, signing out.
Peace.
Thank you for listening.